Insidious, The Red Door, or aka Insidious Chapter 5, is the sequel to Insidious Chapter 2, basically. Um, this movie takes place about 10 years after the events of Part 2, and we see, the Dalton character is now grown up, and he's going away to college. And he's not having a great relationship with his dad, played by Patrick Wilson. So he goes to this college. He's like going there for like art school, and once again, the supernatural stuff is starting to happen. I will say though, I've only ever watched the first Insidious. I did finish watching 2 earlier today before seeing the new one. I couldn't find 3 or 4 on Prime or anything, so I had to get a DVD copy. This was the Walmart exclusive one that came out. Got this one last week. This was only $15. This one has all 4 movies. So I've seen parts 1 and 2. So I need to watch Chapter 3 and The Last Key, which are supposed to be prequels. So yeah. When it comes to the Insidious movies, when I watched the first one, I wasn't really a big fan of it because I didn't really see what the whole hype of it was. Because I understand why there was hype when the first Exorcist came out, the original one, because that was back in 1973, and there was not really any movies like that at the time. So when I watch this, I'm kind of thinking, because the whole possession thing has been done so many times. I rewatched it not too long ago, and I actually really like it a little bit better than how I used to. It wasn't the fact that I hated it, I just couldn't really get into it. I just didn't really see what the whole hype about it was that everyone kept saying it was. Which with Part 2, it's kind of like continuing on what happened at the end of the first movie. And this new one is, again, a sequel to Part 2, because 3 and 4 are prequels. Is taking place 10 years after the events of Part 2. I will say, though, there were some crazy-ass jump scares in here. And I did jump quite a bit, especially the scene when Patrick Wilson is getting an MRI done. That was probably one of the most creepiest fucking things of all. But I will say, though, I did like this one. It's a little bit better to me. A little bit better than the second one. I still like it, though. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll probably give this one probably a 7. The movie is not perfect, but I would say it's probably worth watching. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.